Hi everyone, I'm Abby and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. Now, last episode we finished all the endings by getting both the Osmies endings, and this time we're going to be starting the BBL route. And I'm both looking forward to it and dreading it at the same time because I've heard it's really depressing and really scary at times. And I don't really know everything that happens in it, so yeah, let's do this. Oh boy. It's gonna be quite a doozy, I can already tell. You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Which do you choose? Fulfill the promise. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who's that bird talking to? I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Yoda is next to me and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please? That's interesting. Like they're interspersing flashbacks with the normal gameplay. That dream again. Yoda, my parents and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Yoda and I make. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. I wonder what that means. You know where Yoda went? I think I've seen him since homeroom. Went to the infirmary earlier. I think he wasn't feeling well. He had a stomachache? Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going somewhere else. Oh well. I'm late. I've been slow getting out before. I never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Kara. We were just about to sit down. Late on the second day, as expected of a feral. Now. Sir, where's Hyoko? Isn't she here? Apparently not. No wonder her kind died off. Where are you, Hyoko? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this? I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little bit of review on the history of bird-kind. You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country. Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1 appeared. At first it only infected birds, but underwent a mutation that spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans needed a powerful virus to call birds to prevent H5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today, and the birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history of the governorship was elected last month. Even cocopops, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence of birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to the next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. That's a bell. A vote on student council members in the second period, so beyond on. Yoko never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe we should try calling her. Kara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box? Yep, it has all the handouts and everything. Let's see, we don't have a council yet. Okay, it's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Yeah, I kind of already knew about the whole pandemic thing, birds wiping people out thing. Yeah, print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? Pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. This paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it. Yeah, paper can be heavy. Oh, thank you. You're okay by yourself? It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside then, just make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kara? I don't think so. It's bleeding. It is. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. Eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't... First class. Ugh, this is where things start to get dark, I'm guessing. Yikes. What? Look away, Kara. Looking will only hurt you. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered... Cuckoo? What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know. Tell me know what's going on. There's something to do but follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kara? Come on. No, I don't want to leave Hiyoko here alone. Get up. She's gone. That thing is no longer Tosaka. It can't be. Come. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see the box? Yeah, you had that too? Yep, well, the grasshopper opened it and I didn't see, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. The stashes of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes have pieces of a human corpse in them. Are they all pieces of Hiyoko, I wonder? The bird seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque. It was not like it was a dead bird. Just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to have one until next month. You supposed to have something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely Tosako's... Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone... Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster. The headmaster? It seems we've all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there's been a natural disaster outside. The school's designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer. Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear. Cool. Okusan felt no earthquakes. It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything. I demand an explanation, headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with Tosaka Hiyoko? Why have you brought us here? I repeat, there has been a... No, imbecile. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kara? No, yes I am. This could prove to be a very bad day for us all. Could prove to be? It already is. Cool! Miss Nanaki! Hiyoko is missing. Cool, she must have run off somewhere. Okusan will go look for her. San knows she's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. I'm trying to explain would only hurt myself. My master has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki? Well, we can't exactly carry on with class. I agree with San. Let's go, Hiyoko. Calm yourself. Haruha, to relinquish her sanity in a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. Nothing wrong with me. But we can't just leave her like that. May I go back to the classroom just once? Well, the principal did ask us to remain here. He didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he? I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya. Do not flatter yourself. I'm not doing this for you. Sakuya was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense, but she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and name as a Labella, I'll find the one who did this. She shall be my assistant. Come, Kara. Right. Not sure if I'm pronouncing Ryota's last name right, so sorry about that. So I exited the gymnasium, Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Hiyoko. Who did that to her and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge grate. What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shining from above as well. What? When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as soon as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely it was put in a place where we're all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though. He did say this weather was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some kind of sort of shield? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under a enormous great blanket and wait? Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic. If that were the case, it would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is this really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Yoko and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nani about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as well. They're at the teacher's desk. Has everybody planned to stay in the gym? Japan is a country full of fools who have gotten lazy through too much peace. Without anyone else dare take part on themselves to investigate this matter. We're here. Box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't... Saki, I'm sorry. Could you... No matter. What is this madness? There's nothing here. That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel. Exactly, Sakuya. Yuya. Salutations, Ryota. I see you're babysitting Sakuya. Do not throw my name around about like some cheap toy mongrel. How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think you'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think of what happened. His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. You've known her for a long time, right? Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya? Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. Whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this is some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab? What for? For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, you have two things going on at once here. Only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you wonder if there isn't a connection between the two. We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're still doing like this, though. Doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy now. The doctor? Why him? You don't trust him? Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. Might even have... you suspect the doctor? Yes, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But... I know where you're coming from, Yoda. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now if you want to go make sure. Alright, we'll go later. Suyoko's been gathered in the chemistry lab and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki may not be the best witness, he's better than no one, right? You know where the corpse went, then. Why are you here? Me? I'm investigating, on my own orders, of course. Playing detective mongrel. That and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt the story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryota? Yeah, I know how you feel. You want to be the one who find this who did this to Yoko as soon as possible, right? Yes. Yoko. Gone for a moment and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm going to find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird, my thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, school is a mess and we won't find anything by chasing after a shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, Walker should be there because of some natural disaster. That's all I have to say. I didn't need your advice from the start. Nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Ryuya. We'll do our best to help. Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to Oni in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you. I mean the antisocial cockadile dandy every birdie hates? Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you. Might find something useful on there. Well, that's if I talk, you mongrel. Ideal. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. You gave us some good advice, right? We should be thankful, grateful. I mean, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we go amiss by visiting the lab and maintenance officer by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this Oni girl will be able to help us. The maintenance office. In other words, the repairman shop? Doubt we'll find anything useful there. You just said to go, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jesus, anything you say about your own brother, you should be nicer to your family. My family? You mock me. That filthy-blooded mongrel has no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. Guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us. What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The animated picture lives here, I think. A dove, and one more. Mr. Oni, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm we got on? This is Sakia. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, someone who seems really cool. Me too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakia, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, transfer from overseas and Japanese isn't too great. Certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were here to investigating? Two things. The murder of Tosaka, Tiyoko, and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is it? Nope. Useless wretch. Sakia, calm down. So, I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh wait, Mr. Oni, can we use your computer and we can find out what's going on outside? Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone matters, huh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection. This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Karua. Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? Get stuck, try the headmaster's office. But almost everyone in the school, but never there. You might be able to find something about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster wants to speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office, then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. You should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. The one Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can just write it down. You never know what would happen in a situation like this. You don't want to forget anything. Thank you, Mr. Oni. You can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab on the wall. After those two, we can try the headmaster's office. Let's try the lab. Excuse us. It's been one of the gloomier parts of school today. The lab is downright depressing. Hello, Karua. Sir, thank you for being with Hiyoko now. Of course. Sakizaki came and asked me to come after you two left the gym. Must have gone past us. How unfortunate. Doctors lining the pieces of Hiyoko up on one of the lab benches. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Karua? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish I had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Umani? Not yet, no. Only just finished assembling her. It'll take some time. I'll send word to you when I'm finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait? Very well, we shall not interfere. Come on, Karua. Right. Oh, Karua, a moment, please. Yes? Allow me to give you a hint. A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. No, I think you have missed something very important. One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. It's a little bit off, and I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Oh, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Karua? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your taste. Very well. He's rather fonder than usual himself. A pity. E? Well, then you can handle the outside investigation. I, the internal. Ho, ho, ho. Good luck, Mr. Karua. Right. Thanks, Doctor. Wonder who he was referring to. Yuya? He's definitely enjoying himself. A psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Maybe he's just trying to lead me astray. But I'm not to worry about that for the time being. What are you talking with Kara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just getting my little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good then. I'm sure you remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. Wonder if Nanaki knows something. We step outside once more. The great dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's in some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall's blocking the signal. That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole now would not be practical. Maybe this is an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether or not we're completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Are there any doors or anything? Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't see a fancy prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! He's right, about 20 meters up is a joint of something or something of a different color. It looks like it might lead outside. Let's go look. Yeah, good thing they can fly. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, there's a switch or something here somewhere. Does that seem like we can do anything here now? Let's remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough in my mind just thinking about Hiyoko, but I'm worried about my family outside too. Hope my mother's okay. Suppose we finish the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, I've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. Doctor's working in the lab. The Great Dome covers the entire school for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. Oni did say. Indeed, he's just we visited the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir? Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor's the only person in the entire school he actually respects. No reply. Let's go ahead and wait. Sakia, that's... It's locked? Where is that old geezer? He's pretending to be out, so we'll go away. Indeed, he never wants time to walk about the campus. Perhaps he's locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege is up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. It's like it'll be easy to break down. Speak the truth. Let's ask Nanaki if there's any key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... What is it, Kara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind... Okay, is that a robot? Yeah, it looks like a robot. I don't know what a robot's doing there. That's weird. Creepy and weird, yeah. Mechanical parts and stuff, yeah. Very creaky, though. Looks like an opening door. Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. Second class. What in... The scarecrow man draws closer, bringing his long and gainly metallic arm behind it. Sakia, watch out! His arm slices through the air, smashing the window with tiny shards which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakia, we have to run. I am well aware. Did we lose it? I think so. Lucky it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one can devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. Never heard of a human made of metal or burlap. A murderer of the dome, none of this. I know not who's behind these triggers, must surely have a death wish to mock me so. For now we have to go back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. That's really weird. I wonder what that weird robot scarecrow was all about. Oh, welcome back, Kara. Shirogane, would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster, you must have been hiding from the scarecrow. Smash the window. Calm yourself, Kara. You've come here incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah, like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us when we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. The other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. With something dangerous in the air, we should tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. Plot thickens indeed. Not only was trapped in this confounded dome, and now it seems most content with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow Man, you say? Doctor, fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'll have to get my hands on it. Ho ho ho. You finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake to hear the whole time, don't worry. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know what I found, giving our efforts towards the investigation. I'll try to state simply and briefly what everyone lumps at meet, which was once Mr. Soka. Control yourself, Kara. Falling in amongst yourselves would only do us harm. I know. Ho ho. And we left the tools for proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor? It would appear so. There's little evidence of bleeding, so maybe assume she was cut out some time after death. Yoko was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly, meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to cure for some other reason? Disgusting either way. I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously not completely certain, but I believe it was Tokusai yesterday, after school. In the evening, then. Precisely. And she was found this morning. In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday, after school? No, I didn't. Mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now. I have just asked her to walk home with me. Let's see. Perhaps she should ask any other students with whom she was close. Going out again? Careful, it seems like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry, you cannot run the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but I was in the infirmary ready to return home as usual. I know nothing what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Imamani saw Yoko yesterday afternoon. Oh right. Will we ask a favor, you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. You think he might be hiding in there? There's a spare key in this door. Could we use it? A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be right back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Kara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. He lied? Is that what she was talking about? Him forgetting something? Well, Peter was talking to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case to tell then. Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. Doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with basis suspicions, Kara. Yeah, I know. Maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the Bao family, my father was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamani. He makes medicine? See, let's talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist. He could come nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. An overboard will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. But that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to the gymnasium first. The students in the gymnasium were somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation. There's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. Guess even doves lose their cool eventually. Son Mario, cool! Okusan is right here, alive and well. So far. Cool. Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Okusan behind and going outside is not fair. Just confused the issue we brought you along. I came back as we had a question for you. Cool, come at me, whippersnapper. It's not what I usually practice on the ground out of school, right? Cool. Of course, it is Okusan's duty as track captain. Did you see Hiyoko while you were out there yesterday? Cool. Okusan, no, do not see her then as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her and if she had been there while he was running? Good point. Cool. Do not look down Okusan's visual memory. Cool. If you asked Okusan the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had said something. Wait, son, what did you just say? Cool. Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that, imbecile. Cool. If you had asked Oko-san with bloodstained interloper he saw, he would have said something. Cool. Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary? Could that have been Hiyoko? She wouldn't have been sticking with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper. I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. Cool. It was not Hiyoko. It was a burn unknown to Oko-san. So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school? Whoever he is, he's just probably suspect now. Thanks for telling us, son. At least we found something. Even to waste more questions than answers. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could have been someone from outside the school? Past noon already. Let us hurry onwards. Mr. Oni? You two again. Come in. There goes the investigation. Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, I got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from. Was that thing a mighty scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yuya. So, you've seen it too. Just now, yeah, on the second floor. Caught a glimpse of it from behind on the other end of the corridor and stick around to let it see me, so I'll ask him not blessed for a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. But anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe we'd better for you to leave, Mr. Oni. Don't worry about me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm already stuck to the run of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us when you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past. I'll be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing this world can be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. What the money standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Same goes for you. Aren't you headed over there? I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. It's walking around the school. On that note, I'd better get to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Imamani. Most likely, yes. Dr. Hiyoko, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be over there. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right. Wait. Yeah? According to the autopsy, Tozaka died after school yesterday. Did you see it during that time? Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were investigating, inspecting, and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi. I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Karua. Right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. That's everything? Well, adio. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. So we walked by the school searching for clues of Hiyoko and mysterious blood-stained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki's probably gotten the key for us by now. Let's return to the lab, of course. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that I found the scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Don't scare me like that. We've been walking around half the day. It's hardly surprising your mind is to be playing tricks on you. This is the library. What if there's somebody in here? I might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library's the same as always. Empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Karua. No use for subordinates to lose hold of their sanity. Despite am I your subordinate, Sorisaka? Let's head back to the lab. This must have been Nagiki, I'm guessing. Something bad happened. I should have known what happened after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? What can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Mr. Saga! Mr. Nanaki, welcome back. You found anything interesting? Yeah, another suspicious individual. We should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adios. Clear left. Clear right. Probably keeping an eye for that scarecrow, yeah. Good, doesn't look like the scarecrow is here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Alright, Quail's reflection started to fly straight up. We should do our drinking in some minute moves. We'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Right, let's see. Headmaster gathers on the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Excuse us. Maybe he's not here. That or hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He signals back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a nickel bar. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakuya, be polite. Japan's country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This? Sakuya? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness? Him too? Second class end. This is ominous, yeah. Third class. Poisoning. Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcasted this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment and it looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage. Meaning somebody killed the headmaster, gathered everyone else in the gym. Why would anyone? There was no explanation for your obscene delight in the grotesque. Like me, I'll be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on. Might be better to keep this to ourselves for now. I concur. Like proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic. First Hiyoko and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? This is getting really creepy. Or rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be connected to the quarantine. As we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kara. Right. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start? The competent feral examine each piece one at a time, looking for any emergency procedures, plans of the school. Got it. PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for dummies. Nope. That's for students. Wait, next to that is the human representative? Must have been Hiyoko, the days from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. Not really related to today's incident, might have something useful. It doesn't appear to be anything but converting the school into a shelter. Anything on this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail where it's official. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kara? This human representative? It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is more important than a transfer student and the like. Don't need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. Wonder what's written in here. We sadly can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us, so I suppose the key is in there somewhere. We should ask Mr. Oni for help. You intend to break it open? Yeah, I'll be fast in looking around for the key. And... what? I was wondering about it as well. I think on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is suspicious. I believe it's a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to it is... the dome. Maybe this controls the dome, like Hash we saw earlier. I did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I doubt we'll find it easy to break that one. Yeah, well, let's see, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. Oni. I think you have exhausted possibilities in this room for the time being. Let us go. Mr. Karawa? Yes, sir? Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust in me. Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though. How honest of you. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about? The thing I forgot about? I must have stuck with what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about? Not cruel, Mr. Karawa. Your boundless suspicion wounds me. He doesn't look wounded at all. More like amused. I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Karawa. Let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you need to only keep going. You need not use your brain at all. What are you talking about? No riddles? Wait, not that. You mean to say that you know the truth already? Well, who knows? If you do, tell me. I told you need only keep going. Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all. Just for me? How long must we babble, Kara? Come on. Sorry. I take it as this is a challenge, Doctor? You may take it that way if you so wish. I swear I will find the truth, and I'll find that you killed Hiyoko. Oh, I do look forward to see what sort of answer you'll find. He's still creepy as ever, yeah. Mr. Oni? You two again. What is it? It's been Mr. Oni when we found in the headmaster's office. plot thickens, I see. We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it or break it? Let me see. It's rather troublesome. It's just a lock, right? First can open and result in spontaneous combustion. What? Why would they put something like that in a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary. All the same, I dealt with similar things in the past. Take time, but I do not believe you can open it. Defusing bombs falls under maintenance operations. Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker. What does that have to do with anything? As a maintenance worker in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed. I think Mr. Oni is the only. Oh, right. Can you ask me one more thing? You may. If you found a control panel, it looks good for this dome as well, but it's locked. It seems to require a password. A password? Ask Mr. Sakizaki for help. Yuya? He's a master of unauthorized access. That mushroom monk was lowering himself to crime. And everything we could. Sakia, just let it go. We need this as help here. She'll take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakizaki get back. Alright, thanks. Probably write this all down since we're here. Where is Yuya right now? He's in the lab, possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. It'd be a lot easier if we could use our phones, but we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. Wonder if he's still in there as we turn the corner. Uh-oh, it's the Scarecrow again. Scarecrow man blocks our path. Of all the... Sakuya, run! It looks like the Scarecrow's trying to say something. Don't order me around, feral. Seems odd. Definitely out of place in a pigeon dating sim game, too. All of this is a little bit out of place, but the Scarecrow seems especially odd. We lost it, right? Oh, shoot. Sakuya must have run in different directions. I hope he's okay. All the times to run into that thing again. If it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise of its arm to find it. The door makes the building dark, so it's hard to see. Better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Did I just hear something? What are you doing in here all alone? You see the wall outside? There's been an emergency. Everybody's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're Ryota. He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Yeah, have we met before? I'm familiar. Morning Dove shakes his head. This is the first time we've spoken. And why do you know my name? She told me. Ms. Tuzaka. Yoko? Oh, right. She made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro Nagiki. We were friends with Hyoko then. Did you see me ABC here after school yesterday? Was Jack a stranger at all, or... Oh, shoot. Didn't hear the emergency broadcast. She probably doesn't know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again, huh? I already know. Oh, she washed up here and spoke to me. Only my one thing. He's dead. This exactly made things easy to understand. Most of he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his interlocutor knows what he means. She washed up here? Do you mean yesterday? If you know anything about what happened to her yesterday, please tell me. I do not. Mr. Dockland did not come to the library after school yesterday. So did you come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab. We should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the school. It was not yesterday Miss Chosako came here. It was just now. What? He's gone. Morning that just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility. Maybe Sakuya is right. Maybe I am going crazy. I've lost long enough to find the killer. You're late, Karuha. Lost a feral dove. Sakuya, you're safe. He was pretty worried about you, Ryota. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone. Silence, mongrel. Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya. Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. Want me to hack into the headmaster's computer? Can you do it? Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Karuha. Sir, about this control panel. What about it? Can't you tell? Must be the controls for that dome. Right, I suppose it could be. It's locked, though. We're going to have you get into it for us, but... That's illegal, you know. That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation? I never said you shouldn't do it. You're not much choice, do we? Go on. Thank you, sir. Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see. He works on the computer for long. I have no idea what he's doing to it. Wow, wonder where you learned to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time dealing with illegal X-rated videos off the inner tubes. X-rated videos can teach someone how to do this sort of thing. Maybe just watch more of them. There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as administrator now. Woohoo! This, well, he has an open and a close button. I guess it's pretty straightforward. I'll leave the rest of this to you, dude. When you press this button, the dome itself for the hatch will probably open. But the headmaster has no way of knowing what's happening outside. There really is some terrible disaster when the dome could put everybody in danger. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There's a dangerous individual wandering the premises and the bird in charge is dead. I think it should be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get you to help and everything. We should... Let's open it for now. Just in case. Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. And confirm once for all that talk of a disaster was nonsense. Escape hatch opened. I guess it's not for the whole dome. No matter. All we need to do is go look outside. Just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there. Escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again. Closes on its own? Seems like a risky design. 15 minutes is enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. Going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation of the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki Doctor, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Yoko alone with another man would hardly be just manly, so I'll go with the doctor. Well then, let's go, Kara. Shirogane. Very well. Yep. Where was that hatch? Have your eyes or pickled onions. Right there. The hatch, high above the ground, is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so I have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside... Yeah, it's perfectly clear. You can only see the sky, but there's no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon. The night's video was a fake. I think it's safe to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I'm curious about the state of things out there. With the door closed on its own, should we best think carefully before going out? Can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. But if there really is no disaster, this is all some plot surrounding Kosoko's death, and we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there. It isn't safe here either. Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home. No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet. Like heck, I was sticking around with the bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Wait, come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet. You just get shot. A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kara. You'll get yourself shot as well, but... As if to laugh at my shot, that gives an unpleasant rumble and swing shut. He was shot. As soon as he ran out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Creepy. Fourth class now. I wonder how many classes there are, yeah. Yoko's corpse. Delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered an explanation in the gym, the headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. Grey dome enclosing the school, the scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed off building, and now students shot dead as they tried to escape. What is going on outside? Humiliating. I was seeing that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we did in Kara. The last thing we need to do is now start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we figured out what to do. Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape was to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. So there's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Ominous. Where should we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. Oni might have had that file open. Very well. Return to the maintenance office and explain what happened outside, Mr. Oni. I see. It seems that our worst prediction had come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been been wondering for a while, Mr. Oni, you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. Suppose time I introduce myself properly. Leon JB. I am Leon JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. SFS agent. Pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? It looks like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party. A secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of the day. The Dove Party, who believe we should increase slavery with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone should decide to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, so the hawks and the doves come to the fore. We discovered Hawk had to forgive the school, and so it's dispatched to investigate, and what we feared would happen has happened. Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying that Hawk Party is something to do with St. Pigeonations? It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. Even welcomed Tosaka as a representative. I cannot confirm nor deny it. There are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. That master's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open? Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. Top humans and birds advance hand and feather towards a bright and happy future. They've decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. It will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, and we must nevertheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatara influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy, 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatara influenza. Human representative? This is talking about Tosaka no matter how we look at it. 2187, that's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representatives die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and all the birds inside will be given to humans as prisoners. This will be left for 12 hours after the death is confirmed, the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and every protest of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Hyoko was to die? So her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Hyoko and the percent of a human, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. The trap isn't here to give the humans time to arm themselves. Don't want to open a few hours right outside as a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all! So this was a true phase for enrollment here. I think this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the human's principal financier, the Ichigo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities the past 20 years. I've investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively and confirmed that it was founded by the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at this system, like a dreadful virus. We've had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take this all in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge, and then... when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of wars between birds and humans will begin. That student got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after us. The time is not from when she died, when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period, around 10 o'clock. So we have until 10 PM before we were all killed. You seem awfully calm, Saka, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, will rule the day they decide to tingle with a label. What time is it, Mr. Leon? Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours we'll all be killed. If we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Saki. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kara. I'm not. I mean it. We found the connection between Yoko's death and the dome. There's clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. Better go now. I have to solve this before we run out of time. You're a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Fuck yeah, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. Bottom half is torn off. I can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like there's anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is. I thought Hatoful just meant hurtful. I suspect that we just find many other things to come quite hurtful. Right. It's probably something important given that it wasn't a locked file. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you wanted to look at the school's history. School's history? And anyways, the headmaster wants to know the moment happened after Sokka died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to help allow him alone to escape, which means that he maybe had a guarantee of safety for himself. No one to suspect an alibi, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. Maybe we'll find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only deaf agent in the school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. I'll go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leon said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? Headmaster's office or the library, perhaps. We already looked for the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. Library it is then. And the mystery I'm left to solve is the bloodstained stranger Oko saw going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken, and I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome and no doubt is connected to it. If we continue to investigate him, I'm sure his origins will become clear. The Sokka's ghostly man is the best clue we have. But now we should forget the puppet and choose out the bloodstained bird. Right. That's that decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history and we'll look for that bird. Probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? The library. The library. I wonder if Nagiki's at the gym yet. Nagiki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. An unusually dense individual to be sure. Library's a little ways from here. Spent some time jogging through the hallways. Been trying to ignore, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting kind of hung up for little things in time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not where just anybody can look at them. Probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right. Books, and none of them are what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty encyclopedia. That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Oh, that's weird. Did somebody misfiled them? Anyway, same pagination as this story. It's not back here, the large volumes. Maybe it's a smaller book. It's not here. We never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. You tell if he doesn't realize what's going on, just doesn't care. Records. Huh? Keep looking in there and you'll never find them. So you know where they are? Yep. Well, since it's here right now, I imagine he basically lives in here, so it's hardly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is? The gaze at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. You only get at them by request. No, they're not kept out here. And where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nagiki. Really, don't worry about it. I've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking? To the bookshelf? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nagiki was telling me where to find it. There's no one else here. See, this is a bizarre moral drama. What is he talking about? Nagiki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried just a figment of my imagination for a minute. He just told me where to find the records. But Sakia? Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nagiki? Yes? Are you a hallucination? If I was, now I mean asking hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am or maybe I'm not. It doesn't answer anything. This doesn't usually happen. Never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I'll remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? Nagiki, do you know something about that? Huh? It disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said too. What did Nagiki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all of this? I think I could dismiss it as just a hallucination. Quest-only books. The shelf looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Chronology is same paginations. This? Let's see. 2180. Founding the school same year. Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster. 180? Much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this. Tour 183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does the school have something like that? I don't think so. There's no mention of it in the school guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery. As if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. 2183 Medical Center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro and Nagiki died in the basement where the fire started. Did I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's Nagiki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nagiki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's a ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific. We're betting our lives on this search, you know? I wouldn't have any occult rubbish brought into it, but I think he knew something. If he is the same brother, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. You would tend to rely on some invisible ghost. There are limits, Karura. Spent some time looking for the library, we couldn't find him. He always found me, rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. Bloodstained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should. It's not something I encounter normally for some reason. Don't I know somebody like that? Big as always, we do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. Remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still in there. Let's go ask him again. He did say he was going to stay there until we returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If I said it's true, then he was lying. Which would mean the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya. Salutation. How goes the investigation? Well, just who do you think I am? Yeah, like me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, we wanted to ask you something. Oh? I'll answer anything that's violating your privacy, so ask away. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. You were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that? Nope, sorry. Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself? Yikes, no one can see I'm not hurt anywhere at all. So as he said, this bird is going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, doctor? Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday. I don't think I can find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on. Indeed. Did these two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger, then that would mean that you and the doctor are hiding something. Where do we... Medical Center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed. Where is it? That's the problem. I never heard of it before either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. Record books said the fire broke out in the basement, so the building was burnt to the ground and what it said so. It should still be here then, assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings? Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. It's not used for... What's wrong? This hall hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it. It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked. Maybe I shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. I'll probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. Awfully dusty in here. It's been left in use for 5 years. Appears they didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. Why have they cleared everything out when they sealed the building? It all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. But to be coming here for nothing, let's look around a little more. If the store still has a sign in it, I guess it was a reference room. There's not really a prospect of buying around small as my schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. Shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh? On the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful, I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good. Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? If it's the source of the mystery tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are, Archaeac medical journals. Huh? It's an encyclopedia, not a place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 11, 12. What? This is some pleasant arrangement to hold some meeting? I saw them like this in the library, too. A bunch of old encyclopedias? Ugh, can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of volume 9 is extra volume at volume 6. Look, there's a copy of volume 6 with the library sticker in it. Probably came from the library then. I must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. Probably switched it with volume 9. A pleasant piece of mischief to be sure. Yeah, the volumes all seem as they should. If I was anything in the extra copy of volume 9, maybe we should go see if it came from there. When you go back to the main building, let's go check the library. Find it isn't a mere waste of time. We leave the reference room and continue our investigation in the medical center. Search the entire first floor, we have to find what we're after. The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement, but we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in? Perhaps we can't anymore, huh? Look at that wall. The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me. Don't you see it? Stupid peasant. What about it? Think back to the main building's exterior on the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's just space behind it. It must have been sealed off after the fire. Now that he mentioned it, this wall is a slightly different color than the rest. So it makes sense for him to put it in later. Those stairs beyond here? Seems likely. Is this a bit much for cleaning with some fire? Probably won't be able to break this down. If we can't go in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. Let's find that thing from that master's documents again. Oh yeah, let's head back. Did you hear something? Scarecrow time? Yes. Everyone else just broke in here. This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to move someone and get someone with a window. Fast. Run. Yes. Stop. It's here. Wait, calm down, Kara. It's small. Angel? So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I'm the Crimson Falling Angel. Angel. I knew it. The monkey called boy from the club next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase. What is he doing in here? I think I'm going to have a headache. Textorius Melodia Furnaris. Who, me? Good for you, Kara. He always me to give you a title. It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else. Come on, let's go back. I'm not allowed rest. Not until I've fulfilled my duty. According to the Pact of Order, must seal you here now. Textorius Melodia Furnaris, Undertaker. Undertaker? That's it then. The time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, President Angel Jutsa. Come! Angel, Crimson Fallen Angel appeared. Angel used Dark Void Shockwave. You gotta takes 24 damage. Roto's turn. Blue Moon Slash. Roto unleashes Blue Moon Slash. Angel takes 78 damage. Cease this jack acting, retro imbeciles. Sakuya attack. Ryota takes 260 damage. Ryota returns to his senses. Angel takes 295 damage. Angel is shaken. That's impressive. Well done, Sakuya. Huh? I'm shocked, Kara. I didn't think even you would go along with that farce. What? You disrupted my territory? You carried away by Angel before you even noticed. Losing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You will lose on. What did you do? What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be a prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. I'll know a variety of what the heck are you talking about. Perhaps you should explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque. I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear. She doesn't have to space it as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker. So you are a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon? No, I am standing crimson clad night. Unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. Ah, more crazy talk. Sounds like a blood steal. Bloodstained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh, where is it, Kara? Bloodstained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe the bloodstained stranger Sand saw was... Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons at ball and following the demon spores. Did you rephrase that? Rufa, the tree of blight, called out to me. He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hello, magician of light. You're angry now. It's the power of the demon spores. I think it's the power of you, Angel. I must compromise. Wasn't the place the ignorant may refer to as the infirmary? I knew it. I think we need to talk to you. Come. So we left the medical center. Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. Yeah, it makes sense. Eh. Cool. This one. This is the blood-stained stranger Oko-san saw. That's that then. I need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. Only the chosen one could stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed within the power of darkness. However, Adol Blue did venture within. Adol Blue? Who is that? Explain in terms known to say individuals, please. The Apostle of Blue's guy, Adol Blue. She also goes by Tosaka Hiyoko. Hiyoko went into... What? Hiyoko was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and US said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Ugh. This doesn't bode well. Eh. 5th class. Probably should end this video soon. It's almost an hour and a half long. Yeah. I'll have to do quite a bit of editing, so yeah. We're different from the peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, father. We are the chosen one. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives. Were enough for our compassion would die as miserably as they live. Yes, father. Their very blood is tainted. The world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Father. 2. Anne? Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring your honor to our family, Sakuya. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Armani is in residence in the institution you will be attending. He's a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating that our current girl is playing some part to him. Not disrespect him. Yes, father. It's kind of creepy, yeah. Dave. Even in the second one, yeah. Okay. Let's hope that works. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And feel free to like and comment and subscribe and check out my Twitch and Ko-Fi and Twitter/X. And next time we continue more BBL. I don't know how much of it is left, but it's kind of doozy so far. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and everything. I'm kind of having fun too. It's almost lunchtime for me now, so I have to go now. So, yeah. Peace off.